Okay, so I've recorded this video a couple times. I just want to keep it very simple. No, Genshin Impact is not racist. I don't want to call them racist, but I do think that they're literally just advertising to the Chinese market more. I think that is the entire reason why we barely have any, like, proper black characters, right? Coming over here, we have 84 characters in this game, alright? We have 84 characters in this game, and 6 of them are black, and we have 1 limited 5-star. That is it. That is it. And don't forget, we go through the entire 3.0 series, which lasts for 11 months, and we get 2 black characters. Both 5 stars, which is, definitely warranted. I definitely feel like we should see, basically this exact same thing, right? But to be fair, most of these characters should have been black, right? I feel like, Alhaitham should have been black. Right? It's just like Yao Yao, oh, well, she's, Japanese or Chinese, yeah. But yeah, basically, this entire, people are saying that they're going to boycott the game. I'm gonna be real, guys. I don't think you guys are. The community has proven time and time again that boycotts don't work, and Genshin will always win in this regard. But I think if we make a big enough stink about it, we could see them silently change, not change the characters they've already announced, but silently change, hey, oh, coincidentally, we released, 2 black characters in a row. Oh, no. I think maybe that could happen. I think that's possible. How I said the 1 limited 5-star? You want to know how many good characters they have? Yeah, Sin Yan's awful. Kaya is very niche, but is good for the Luke melt. But, yeah, that's it. That's all he's useful for. And then we have Candace, who is niche, and just generally never a part of a meta team a single time, right? So we can just say no. Sinnoh, on release, he was awful. Actually awful. Luckily, they gave him an entirely new team, but, that is the one thing I can say, oh yeah, he did actually get some good treatment, so, yeah, sure, whatever, but, Deo was awful, yeah, and then Sethos, he's not, I haven't seen anybody, I've seen people talk that he's good, but, I struggle to believe that he's gonna be, top tier DPS capabilities. But that's just because 4 stars are 4 stars, right? You're not really going to see too much other than a niche scenario where a 4-star is going to be that great, right? But yeah, I just want to, I would say Sinnoh is probably, the only one that I can actually say, yeah, sure, he's good. But other than that, none of these other characters. So should we even count the other 5? Should we just say Sinnoh is the only black character in the game? I feel like we can say that because, dude, where are you gonna use the other ones? It's like if, but yeah, I think we just basically say, yeah, Sinnoh, he actually is, it's so awful, man. I do hope that they listen at least a little bit and just, throw us a couple more, right? It's not that hard to do. You guys have good, characters. I don't know necessarily what the Natlan characters lineup is currently looking like, but hopefully we have a couple more. Because, once again, it is a, I'm just going to use black as, the skin color, sort of, right? But even though, Genshin doesn't really do black characters, they do, slightly tanned characters, that is also another thing, really? Did we have to do slightly tan? I don't think, this is one thing I don't think they're ever going to change, because if you also look at the white characters, they're all using the same sort of skin color, but yeah. I just think that, we do need more representation. It makes no sense. The only reason it makes sense is because they just want to advertise to the Chinese market and have Chinese sort of, looking people-ish. I wouldn't say any of these people look like Chinese people, but, I'm saying, sort of, the skin color, sort of. They want those people to see these characters and summon for them. They put a big emphasis on, a lot of cosplayers and stuff. They like to sort of advertise, cosplay stuff, so that's also another thing. They want people to be able to accurately, cosplay. I'm just making up reasons for them to just not add black characters. I can't. I'm just trying to find any reason as to why it's they're just not doing it. But realistically, the only reason is they just want money, and I think this is how they think they get most money. Because, well, to be fair, if I released 2 black characters, okay, this is gonna. I'm trying to word this in a way that it makes sort of sense. You release 2 black characters on their own little bit better, but the sales do horribly, right? So when you get told that, It makes sense that you wouldn't do those because your community obviously doesn't want it. But when you get told you released possibly the 2 worst 5 stars, and coincidentally they were black, but when you look at the circumstances that they may be under, why Sinnoh was like the worst character in the game, or not the worst, but obviously, Dea was though. Yeah, Dea was like the worst 5-star in the game. You even made her a standard banner 5-star after already giving Tighnari, you know, a standard banner 5-star. We didn't need another one. It feels like you guys literally just sort of fumbled her on purpose. Like, dude, that's so dumb. And then Sinnoh, he just did not have a proper team. Like, you guys literally had to give him an entirely new team for it. So, you know, like, it's like, if those sales performed badly, then who is that really on? It's not necessarily on the characters, Hoyo. It's kind of on your dummy, you know, whoever decided to make these characters. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents on it. I just feel like, you know, they should do more. I just feel like they should do more. I don't get why they don't. It's kind of dumb because there's literally they haven't really done a actual attempt at trying to sell a black character. I feel like they haven't. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe if you did enjoy my little rant, and I'll see you guys next time.